I turned to my wife and said, I think I need to make a film about Steve. I go, it's the biggest killer of men under 45. Statistically, the thing most likely to kill me is me. The moment I'm touring the country with my latest film, Steve. The film is almost like a Trojan horse to Talk Club. So the idea of Talk Club was literally talking groups for men, and it's fascinating because it's all built out this idea of out of 10, how are you? So all these blokes will begin with a sentence with today I'm a 5, or today I'm a 3, or today I'm an 8. What's really interesting about the idea of just Talk Club is just this technique out of 10 and how to get people starting. One of my best friends sort of ran me up and he's like, Benny, I'm a 3. And then suddenly I now know that my job as his friend for the next 15 minutes is to talk about that. But it's prevention. It's all prevention, because I really believe that if I'd have created the film 8 years ago, if I'd have created Talk Club 8 years ago, Steve would still be here. But I can't do anything about that. I can only stop the next Steve. We both had families and stuff like that, but I didn't realise that he was suffering. He was a Man United fan. I was living in Manchester. I just moved there. I was trying to get him to come up and see me, and he took his life 2 weeks after I came back. And I will always blame myself, even though rationally I know it's not my fault. But that's what we all do with suicide: is that we believe that we could have done something. It just knocked me for 6. I never had anyone close to me take their own life, and I buried it. I buried all that grief and all that emotion down the side. I'm changing lives. I'm saving lives. I found it really hard to sort of admit that, because I feel like I'm a big head saying that. But I see these men in front of me, and I feel that sort of like when they're opening up and you can actually see that you're making an impact and you're changing lives. I do find my mental health is better from finding purpose and helping others.